Hi, I'm Mark Richard Adams, Post-Production Specialist. Thanks for joining me today and calling me in for another post-production demonstration. Now today we're going to look at Resolve and how to save your really important grades to the still store, yet use that still store to apply to new clips in your sequence, or to open that still store and see all of your individual grades within it and move across individual nodes to new clips. Let's crack on. Hi and welcome back. Right, today I want to do a short video on Resolve. Now this particular video is really quick, it's really simple, it's really powerful, and it's something I get asked about all of the time, and that's why I'm doing this short video. So many of you will know it, hopefully some of you don't, and hopefully you'll find it useful. Now you can see I'm in my timeline here on the colour page, and I've got camera A and I've got camera B of this wonderful chap called Ed Tristram, who's an amazing audio mixer. Camera A and camera B, and they're not really matched, so I'm going to try and loosely match them up, and that's what I've done here. I've got camera A and I've got camera B here. Okay, now what I want to do is show you very quickly how to use the still store and how to copy and paste grades, and again it's really simple and there's a few ways of doing it. Well, let's first show you how to create a still store. So if I was on camera B here, and I'm just going to mess around with it, I'm just going to take the saturation out, I'm going to mess around with the contrast, do something like that. Now, if you like that color correction, that grade, you can go Control in the browser here, Control, right click, and go to grab still. And there you go, there's the grade saved for you. Okay, and that's the way that you would save the grade into the still store so you can use it again at another time, so you don't have to keep regrading everything. And believe it or not, I get so many questions about this. This is probably the question I get asked most about, actually. Now if I just jump over here to this node, Control, reset node, okay, get it back to normal. Right, so I'm going to go to camera A here, and I'm just going to pick up the still store that I made for this a while ago. So here it is here, and I'm just going to drag it, and this is how you would copy it onto your node and your clip, and let go. And that's it, and there you can see the grade is applied, the color indicator is applied here, and you can see the two elements to it. Okay, so I've messed around here with a few bits and pieces, and I've applied a power window to focus your attention onto Ed there. Right, so now I want to go to camera B. Now camera B, I've made a little color correction here. I'm just going to drag that on, and you can see there's sort of one major difference here. The major difference is that this one has a power window and this one doesn't. Now I quite like the power window, and I want to bring that across to camera B. How would I do that? Well, very simply, I go onto my shot that I want to apply the power window to. I go to the still store, and I go to the clip that is referenced of camera A, right click, and I go display node graph. Now in display node graph, I can see the grade opened out, and I can actually see the power window. Click on that, and I can drag it and place it into my node tree. Done. And now I can just reposition. Good. And there we go. That's how very quickly to copy grades and also amend grades by using different elements and bringing those individually across as well. That's really quite useful. Something else that's quite cool as well is if you like these two setups now, and you don't want to have to keep dragging them on and on continually, well, what you can do in Resolve is got a really cool feature where you can just copy and paste a shot before, one shot before, or two shots before. So if I go to shot 3, now I need to reference from shot 1. Now the way that I can do that is if I go to hold shift and hit minus, and that grade will copy across. We go to the next shot, I go shift and hit minus, there we go. We go to the next shot, shift, hit minus, and go to the next shot, shift and hit minus. And what I'm doing basically there is copying the shot 2 shots back, okay? You can copy the shot 1 shot back if they were similar in some way, okay? And that's shift equals key. And that is very simply how to copy grades across quite speedily when you've got a 2-camera setup. And this really increases your speed when you're color grading and grading. It's really, really helpful. Okay, what else can we do? So now we've got some color parameters set up. If we just reset these here, I'll do that very quickly. So now we're back to the camera A and camera B. Okay, and we've got these clips that we want to copy and paste those grades to. Now let's say that you're happy with these grades all the way through. Another way of doing it is if you jump to the edit page, and in the edit page you can see again all the clips, and you can see the clips that haven't been color corrected. Well, another very simple way of doing this is actually just click on the clip that you like, control click, and go to copy. Select the clips you want to highlight by pressing Command and click, and Control click, paste attributes, and then just hit color correction here and apply. And those grades will come across. And you can do the same here for camera B. So I'm going to click on camera B, I'm going to Control click, copy, and then I'm going to Command click, and Control click, paste attributes, and the color correction will then come across. And now, as we go through, we can see that that color correction has moved across to those clips. That's another very quick way of doing it. I like the functionality that Resolve has given. So we, sort of like a traditional sort of Premiere workflow where we can copy attributes across. That's really, really useful. And there's so many more attributes that you can copy and paste across. I really hope you found that useful. This is a powerful application with many, many powerful tools. And this is just one of those very, very simple tools that not only can dig you out of a hole or dig you out of an editing hole, but can actually speed up your workflow dramatically, especially when you've got camera A, camera B, or camera C, and you just want to plow through those different color parameters for each shot. I hope you've enjoyed that video. Please give me a like or subscribe, or type in down below demos you'd like to see next. Catch you next time.